trying. What do I want to do? Hi, give me 1 second. I'm still here. Just give me 1 second. Okay, sorry. I'm still here. Hi, guys. So, I ended up, I told you guys, like, I was going out today. And I ended up going by Books, Beans, and Candles, which I love. I was able to stock up on a bunch of stuff. And Austin's playing games, and I've been wanting to practice more. And so, anyway, I went by, and I got me, I'm going to show you guys everything I got real fast. Hi, Allison. Hi, everybody. So, I've already got some of this going. Most of this in here is actually raw quartz. Let me just flip the camera. Most of this is actually raw quartz that we actually found in one of our old backyards. This is amethyst that was given. This is actually an amethyst charm that I set in here and I actually need to move. This is raw quartz that was also found in our old backyard. Like all of this rock is mostly quartz. And then I've got some larger pieces of quartz in here. And so today, anyway, I got me a smaller salt rock just to add in here because when I do stuff, I like to use this. This is a harmony candle. This one is a protection candle. This is a healing candle. This is a spirit candle. And this is a joy candle. So I've got my harmony candle going right now. Because I don't know, I just felt like I needed harmony right now. I've got my other one put up. And so anyway, just, you will, literally just, you will different things. And so I also got a little velvet bag. And inside my little velvet bag, you guys, like, I've been into this stuff for years, but I'm just, like, really starting to try to... Oracle cards, they're like tarot cards. So, I'm trying to get everything out of my little bag here. Okay, so I've got lavender and sage smudge stick. I'm gonna put that back in because I'm not using that right now. I've got just sage. This is just white sage. I've got some bundles of sweetgrass, which I'm actually about to use one of these. I have not smudged this house at all yet, and I'm gonna wait to do the rest of the house and all like until tomorrow because I need to bring my birds outside. So I've got the bedroom door shut right now. So I'm gonna keep one of my sweetgrass bundles out. I've got this. Okay, this is the Sage and Palo Santo, which this is also Palo Santo. So this is easier to burn as a bundle though. So I'm going to burn this bundle with the Sage and the Palo Santo instead of trying to burn the wood right now. I'm going to use this for something else. So I'm about to burn Sage and Palo Santo, sweetgrass, and then I've got cedar, which cedar's basically, it's very much just like sage. It's the same properties. I've got this stuff all over the bed now. It's all, everything that I'm using right now is literally just cleansing out negative energies, bringing in positive, peace, things like that. So I'm about to start getting these burning a little bit. I got me just some little Goddess of Egypt matches. It's nothing crazy. But I've got these matches that I got. It really didn't matter which matches I got. I've already got my candle going. So I'm actually thinking I might use my candle to start my smudging. And then I figured if anybody wants, because I'm still learning, that we would do some of the oracle cards together. Oh yeah, and I also got some masala sticks. It's basically incense. But I specifically got the moon goddess ones because my cards, my oracle cards are actually moonology. And I just thought maybe they would go good together. So I haven't smudged this house at all, so I'm about to go overboard. I'm going to go through and do everything, like all of it tomorrow when I'm able to bring the birds outside. But right now, Christian, that's funny. Right now, I'm just going overboard because I haven't done anything yet. That's all to cleanse, bring in good energy, removing negative energy, and things like that. It smells so good. I like the way it smells. So, I'm going to put some of this back up. Hi, fire iron. I got my little round bag over here. I've got you guys actually sitting on my phone stand. Like, this is my Apple Watch and phone stand. But that's what I got y'all sitting on. It was a good day. I got my Yup harness today that my friend gave me. That's in the car. I would show you guys. No, I do go to church. But I still believe in other energies. So, anyway, I got my bowl. I found this like antique bowl years ago. And I don't know why it's so heavy. But I literally just use it to keep everything in. So, yeah, I got this stand on Amazon. So usually when I'm smudging, what I usually do is I go corner to corner through all the rooms clockwise throughout the whole house, but I'm not going that far tonight. So what I'm gonna start doing, just to bring some good into this room. I can't even tell you guys how good this smells. So I'm not burning much, but I'm trying to let you guys see what I'm doing. I've got my harmony candle right now. Burns house down, I know. So you just let it smudge. Like, well, you burn just a little bit. If I'm doing the whole house, I do a lot more. And so I'm just gonna kind of cleanse my area that I'm sitting on at the moment. I'm gonna set it in the bowl and let it do its thing. I'm gonna move on to the cedar. And these all really do the same things. And so again, I'm just gonna kind of cleanse my little area here. This isn't burning as good. There we go. I'm just gonna cleanse my little area. You don't have to believe in this stuff. Like, to me, it's just makes me feel good. It makes my home feel cleansed. It makes me feel like the area I'm in is cleaner. And then sweetgrass. And so I'll go through and do like everything tomorrow, but I like cleansing just the room. So again, with this sweetgrass, just doing the same thing, just trying to push out any kind of negative energy, bring in good energies. I love the way this stuff smells. Love it, love it, love it. Cannot see your comments, so give me a second. I know, it really does smell so good. So, since I'm going to do these oracle cards, I want to try all this out. I was thinking about lighting my spirit candle too while I do this, but I'm just going to leave the harmony candle. So I'm going to get this incense going. Smell of vision one. Oh, this smells so good. I can already smell it. Oh my gosh, you guys, it smells so good. So good. It really does. It smells so good. So I'm just going to place this into my little rocks. So this is what we got going on right now. My smudge sticks, This one's still kind of burning. I can't tell if this one is or not. That's still burning a little bit. So we just got my little thing going here. Yeah, it's all for comfort. Oh, do you? I found these. These were actually a find because I've always been into stuff like this. And like as I've gotten older, I don't know. I believe that energy is true. Oh, and I also have my salt lamp on over here. I have a salt rock lamp that's on over here. But I got a little piece. I bought this little piece today just to add the same effect into my bowl, if you will. So, yeah. You guys, I will always tell you, do your schoolwork first. My videos will be here later when you guys come. So, I kind of like feel like, I don't know, I like the way this looks in the corner. What am I doing for the full moon? I don't know yet. I don't know. Like, I'm still very much trying to learn, but I know as far as saging and everything else that already. Thank you, Jade. You too. I'm still learning. Like, I'm going to be back and forth in my book. Like, I'm still learning. But I just feel like, I know for me when I use them, like, I feel like they guide me. I feel like saging and everything else, I feel like that really does help cleanse my life. And it's been a while since I've used any of it. And so, like, I'm just sitting here and I can already feel the difference. I mean, sure, could it be just a in your mind psychological thing? I mean, sure it could, but it's no different than believing in God or believing whatever spirituality you have. Like, I am a very, very spiritual person. I do go to church, and it's just, I guess, a faith thing. It gives you some sense of well-being, I guess. I think everybody takes it differently. So, does anybody... Anything that has my... Huh? Does anybody want to do this? I'm only going to do a couple of them. Because I have noticed that my friend Kayla, she was on a live with me like a week ago. She's always told me that, like, because she's done them for me. I didn't really believe her. Like, I mean, it's not that I didn't believe her, but, like, it didn't really resonate with me until, like, I did it, that, like, it is exhausting. Like, once you do a certain amount of readings, you actually do feel drained. Like, it really does drain your energy. Yes, my crystals, I signed up for Crystal Council. And so I'm waiting for I actually got this from Crystal Council. It's a quartz crescent moon wrapped in a tree of life. And I didn't even realize I was getting it at first, but it was the bonus gift I got. And you guys, like, I've always been super into the moon. Like, I've actually got a sun and moon tattoo on my arm. And, like, I've always been, like, really, I don't know, into the moon. And so when this showed up, I was just like, what? And then I went back and realized, oh, that was a bonus gift that I got for signing up. And it was just crazy. When you haven't missed anything yet, King the Bunny. Okay. Liam is good. Kiddos are asleep. Don't know how long that'll last, but... Alright. Okay, so Creative Rose, I think, is the first one who said they wanted to do this. And then... Looks like Puppy Jr. So, are you guys here? Sage Goddess, I'll have to check her out. Don't switch. And then Starflower. Okay, I can take those three. Creative Rose, are you? So maybe we'll see how I go. So, if you've done this before, from what I understand, or at least from what I've learned from the people around me, is put your energy into your cards. So, yeah, I'm still young and learning, but just do your best to put your energy into the cards. And do you have a specific question? Do you want to do a layout? So we can do a card spread. I have a 10 card spread I can do, but that's gonna be too much. So we can do a 3 card spread. So I'm trying to think if there's another way. So, okay, if we do a 3 card spread, it could be past, present, and the future. Or if you have like a specific question, we can yeah, Jade, I know, and I realized it after I put it back in. The messenger cards, I know, when you're shuffling and they jump out. I thought about it afterwards and I was like, oops, that was my bad. But yes, the messenger cards, because I've always seen that. And my friend, that's what my friend Kayla calls them. She calls them messengers. And so that was my fault. Creative Rose questions, what am I doing with my life and where am I going to end up? These are Moonology Oracle cards. Okay, so I think let's just do a past, present, future. So put your energy into the cards and I will pull them and just think about your question. I'm getting chills right now. Past, present, future. Okay. So your past is surrender to the divine. It's a full moon. And if we go here, I will read more about that. I'm dressed up for the occasion. The very word climax brings all sorts of ideas and images to mind. It is the fulfilling of this card. Life is coming to a head, a point, a conclusion, or a turning point. There may be some kind of change and possibly even some sort of emotional explosion. So again, this is your past card. So it's matters will soon conclude and you'll find out whether or not your wishes are going to come true. The odds are in your favor, as this is a positive card, but you may need to work harder than usual to keep cool as events unfold. So, additional meanings for this card. A wish you made may be about to come true. It's make or break time. Could be a sense of madness in the air. You may need to forgive someone or release negative energy. It's time to let go of the past and move on. So full moon marks the climax of the lunar cycle, making this card something of a power card. The full moon is often the time when answers are given to questions asked. And pulling this card at any time suggests answers will be coming your way before too long. So it kind of, to me, which I'm still learning how to interpret, so interpret for yourself how you will. It seems to me like for your past that something has, I've got chills again, that something has recently happened where either a wish came true or something recently, something that you were wanting, something unfolded in your past recently that you were either wanting to happen or maybe something that you didn't necessarily want to happen, but it was something that was impactful. And it is a positive card, so maybe you had to work hard to get there. And so maybe it's your past is getting wherever you just came from. I'm not good with words. That something happened, and I mean, obviously things happen. I feel like I don't want to just say things and it be like something for anybody, you know, like, oh, well, anybody could say that. But I don't know. I just feel like something important happened in your past recently, and I kind of feel like it concluded in a good way, is the feeling and vibes I'm getting off of it. I feel like I'm trying too hard right now. So I'm trying to see. comments. So what are you doing with your life, and where are you going to end up? I feel like whatever has recently happened in your past, whether it was a day ago, a week ago, a month ago, whatever, I feel like it is leading you to where you are now. So your present is, it's time to take action. So I feel like I'm kind of on the right way here, the right path, if you will. So I feel like whatever it was that's happened in your past recently, I think it was a good thing. And now you're at the point where you can take the action. So that's your new moon in Aries, which is your present. A wonderful new start beckons, and you're on the right track. Drawing this card is a superbly positive sign if there is something you want to happen in your life. Take this card as a big yes from the universe. It's really the time to tune into your dreams. So we had your past talking about a wish that you want possibly. Now we've got your present talking about your dreams and big yeses and saying that you're on the right path. So determination, self-assertion, and bravery are called for, but the hot fire of Aries is driving you towards success in whatever endeavor you're asking about. The caution, don't go too fast and forget your manners. Treat people well as you charge towards your goals. You'll create better karma for yourself. So additional meanings for this card: do your best and be happy with it. Avoid being brash right now. You need a plan, and a new male could possibly be coming into your life. So whatever wishes from your past that you've had, maybe they were coming true or they're close to coming true. And now in today, your present, it's time to take action on those wishes or those dreams and do your best. If you're committed to working with all the lunations, the new moon in Aries is the right time to start. And drawing this card, no matter when you do, signifies this ideal time to start your moon work, such as setting intentions. So right now for your present, it's time to take action. So your past is the gibbous moon. And here we've got you're very close to achieving your goal. Your whole spread right now is really talking about past wishes, current dreams, pushing that you're on the right path. And now your gibbous moon, if I can find which page that is on. Pulling this card anytime suggests that the situation you're asking about is bulging with possibility and coming to a peak. But there is an ending card with a neat yes or no. So your question was, I'm choking a little bit on this smoke, I'm not gonna lie. Sorry, I'm trying to read. It was basically what your life was coming to, right? I want to make sure that what am I doing with my life and where am I going to end up? So right now, your question is, whatever you are doing right now with your life, you're doing the right thing from your past to now to your future, and you're on the right track. Be reminded some adjustments may yet be required before you get what you want, but you're certainly on the right track, which is hopefully reassuring for you. There's also a sense that the situation is a bit tense, so don't push too hard. One false move and the whole thing could blow. That's not meant to scare you. It's just to let you know there's a fuse attached to this situation. So be careful if you choose to light it. So know that you are on the right track, whatever it is that you are doing with your life right now and where you're wanting to go. Whether you're scared and not sure where that's going to lead, you're on the right track. And it's a good time for you to sit back and review your plans. Keep your momentum going as you move towards your dreams. Stay focused and get back into good health habits is also additional meanings. So let's see. It's the accumulation of the waxing cycle and such tends to be a rather intense period of the month. No matter when you pull this card, it suggests a very right time and a very right situation. So back to your question. So we had about past and wishes and things that you were wanting. We have your present, and it's time to take action. You're on the right path. And then your future, you're very close to achieving your goals. So if you stay on the path that you're on currently, you're going to be doing good. Just stay patient and keep following the path that you're going on, and whatever that leads you to. I mean, that's not for any of us to know except you. Maybe you have a good idea of where it's going to lead you, but I think you're definitely on the right path. You had 3 really good cards just now, and all I'm feeling from it at all is positive.
You're not on the left, are you?
No. I've got stuff burning, and you've got the door open, and my birds are on there. Thank you. Okay. So, I gotta move this away from me just a little bit. I don't know if that was accurate for you at all or not, Creative Rose, but I hope it helps. Who did we have next? You guys can definitely tell I'm learning. Oh, I'm seeing Creative Rose's old comments. So good. I like when it feels like I see her other comments. Life-changing vacay in a different state from where I live. So it's so crazy to like wonder like if the cards are actually resonating for somebody the way that like I feel like they are, and like being able to read back on the comments. It's really cool. Hey Sticks. Dom, hi Bailey. Maya's good. She's actually under the bed. Ah, no problem, Creative Rose. I really hope that it stuck with you in a good way. I feel like I'm gonna need to I don't know if the same cards will come again, but I don't think it's advised to read somebody multiple times unless you're asking like specific questions. And then I think that's okay, but as far as past, present, future, I think you're supposed to give some time in between. Larger biceps. Okay, so who was it? Wasn't it? There was somebody else. I want to make sure that they're not still on. I feel like I need to just like start. You know what I might start doing? I don't know what I might start doing. Puppy Jr. Is Puppy Jr. on? And then if not, it will be Starflower next, from what I can tell. So Puppy Jr. and then Starflower, and then Allison wants one. Can't support me after seeing this. Okay, bye, Jessica Jordan, from however long ago that was. So Puppy Jr., Starflower, and then Allison. Are you guys on? Okay, Puppy Jr. Man. Okay, so whatever. I'm just going to keep doing 3 card spreads for past, present, and future. Probably shouldn't have my fan going. I think that's what's bothering me right now. So just think about what you're wanting the questions you're wanting in your life, and just do your best to try to will your energy to these cards. I really start getting chills at a certain point. Like, as I do this, I start getting chills. It's like, I don't know. So I've actually got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards that I just popped out. So instead of just doing a past, present, future, I am just going to read these cards that just, they didn't want to go back in. So I think these are for you. The chills are draining my life force. So, Puppy Junior, we've got, it's time to release negativity. We'll get more into this in a minute. Be bold and make the first move. Believe in the impossible. Expect powerful change. A fiery climax approaches, and you were good enough. Okay, so your first card is Full Moon in Scorpio. So I don't know exactly what it is that you need in your life right now, but apparently the cards do. So it's time to release negativity. If you've been feeling paranoid and acting weird, take this card as a very direct message from the cosmos to stop it. Worrying yourself is pointless. It's time to release any negativity you have around the situation you're asking about. If someone has been unkind to you, perhaps it's time for you to release them. This card heralds an emotionally intense time, since both the full moon and Scorpio themselves are both extremely intense. It's time for you to feel all your feelings. There could be some nastiness in the air when you pull this card. If that's the case, take it as a sign to move away from anyone or anything you feel is toxic. For some, however, this card has a totally different meaning. I just got really hard chills. Your sex life can improve now if you make an effort. Use your magic. You have all the need inside you to bring about your desired result. Emote, it's all better out than in. It's time to move from living fearfully to living joyfully. Your rights have your suspicions. Grudges are toxic. Let something go. And it can be also the end of an argument. When you pull this card, no matter when, your dark side and your shadow self may be showing. The full moon in Scorpio is also time of magic. If you were thinking of making some magic, this is your sign to do it. So, whatever has been going on in your life, this is your message to stop, because worrying yourself is pointless, and it's time to release that negative energy. So, your next card is the Cardinal Moon. Get to the page. And this is be bold and make the first move. Now is the time to be bold, bossy even. Take matters into your own hands. Cardinal signs are powerful and self-starting. They're determined and great at organizing. Drawing this card strongly suggests you're going to need to be all those things to get your ideal resolution or position in the situation you're asking about. The card may challenge you on how strongly you really want something. If you're worrying about a situation, it is a suggestion to be less passive. Instead, take an assertive stance as you steer events where you want them to go. Speak up for what you want. If you're serious about sorting things out, you may need to take the lead in some way to step up as leader. So, be bold, follow your heart and emotions, avoid recklessness or moving too fast, come into your power. It's time for action, is now. So, it's a sign that something new is starting and you quite possibly need to take the lead on it. So, I feel like there's been a lot of negativity going on in your life, and I think you've been worrying a lot about it, and I think that whatever it is, whoever it is, whatever the situation is, you have to take a step back and release that energy. And it is time to be bold and make the first move and challenge you for what you're really wanting. And if it is a situation that you're needing to release negativity, take that assertive stance. If you're going to have to be assertive to cut off somebody or get out of a situation, do it. That way you can get where you want to go and speak up for what you want. So something new is starting, and you have to take the lead on it. You have to release whatever's been going on and be bold and make the first move to get out of it. So your next card is Believe in the Impossible, Blue Moon. Some things happen only once in a blue moon. In other words, hardly ever. Drawing this card suggests you're about to get a rare chance and that something one-off could well be about to happen. This card's a very positive sign if you felt like you're hoping for too much or asking too much of the universe. Whatever you were asking or about might only happen once in a blue moon, but it can happen. With this rare opportunity before you, it's important that you believe in it. If you can convince yourself that whatever you're asking about can never go in your favor, then guess what? It won't go in your favor. So be grateful for this card, which is a reminder to believe in your dreams. Miss this chance and it might not come back anytime soon. What happened may only happen once. The person you're inquiring about is a rare find. If you can believe it, you can achieve it. This situation is unlikely to repeat itself. So, your next card is Expect Powerful Change, the new moon eclipse. If you want affirmation that you can achieve your dreams and get the desired outcome in the situation you're asking about, this is it. This is a card of beginnings, and there are powerful energies at work. Be prepared. It could be quite a ride. And events now could even be jarring and uncomfortable. Any new directions you take will almost always lead somewhere better than where you are at the moment. Whatever is happening now is happening for a reason you'll appreciate later on. New portals opening up, and all you have to do is have the courage to forget about the past and move through it. You're being put on the right path. There is nothing to fear. I've got such chills right now. So your next card is A Fiery Climax Approaches, full moon in Aries. It's time to see if you've been a little too much me. There's a tug of war going on between what you want and what someone else wants. But you'll have to wait a little while to see what's going to happen next. As you wait, ask yourself if you've been handling this situation as sensitively as you could have done. If you know deep down that you've been a little rash or harsh, gone too fast or overstepped, then accept that on some level. You've created this situation yourself, which means you can create your way out of it too. Be nice and be kind and be polite as you navigate to where you want to be. Be assertive. Being assertive is good, just don't ride over anyone. If you're in a tense situation, meditate your way to peace. Don't be a baby. Sorry, but this could be the issue. You need to have more fun. Emotions can run high. There's excitement about what may lie ahead. Tempers are likely to flare with rash comments or decisions. No matter when you pull this card, it signals that the situation has just or is about to come to a peak, perhaps in a rather heated way. It could be a price to pay if you've been too competitive or blunt. Full moon in Virgo is your last card. It's time to be really honest with yourself and understand what's led you to ask your question. Have you been humbled to the point of being self-effacing? Humility is good, but it can go too far, and drawing this card suggests you may be underrating yourself. You don't have to be flash, just quietly certain that you're also good enough. At the other end of the scale, you also need to honestly answer this question. Have you been too picky? This card needs truthful answers. Once you've given them, it should be easier to see how you got where you are. Your next step should be more than obvious to you. Pay attention to the details. Hard work brings results. Find a balance between the cosmic and the mundane in your daily life. Worrying too much will attract more things to worry about. Have you been overly critical? An apology may be in order. Stop second guessing yourself. Raise your karma by doing something good. It's time to sort what's good in your life from what's not serving you. It's also time to clear out your energies via salt baths and meditations, and to practice getting more grounded by walking barefoot. No matter when you draw this card, it's a reminder that any time is a good time to start living a healthier life. Personally, between all your cards, I think, and I might be wrong, I think you are in a toxic situation. And I think, I don't know if it's you being toxic or if it's somebody else around you. I've got chills. I don't know if it's you being toxic or somebody else being toxic. But whatever you're at in your life right now, whatever question you're asking, basically, I feel like it's just telling you that you've got to get out. You've got to stop worrying and being so paranoid about it. And if you can manage to get out of this current situation, your life is going to lead you somewhere better, even though it can be scary. And you are good enough. And so, whatever, you got to release that negative energy. You got to make that first move to get out and get better and believe in the possible and that impossible. And I know from experience being in toxic relationships and such that it can feel impossible, that things could get better, but it does. And so believe in that impossible, whether you're scared or not. Expect that powerful change and be prepared, because either something really good is about to blow up or something really bad's about to blow up. It just depends on the situation that you're in, and you're good enough overall. So I don't know if that resonates with you or not, so I'd love to hear your feedback. But I feel like there's something very toxic going on in your life that you need to get away from, whether you're the one being toxic or whether somebody else is being toxic to you. And the moment you do get away, things are going to get better, is my take on that. Wasn't it summer next? King the Bunny, I will do you. I just know a couple people had asked first. So I'm trying not to jump. Oh, Starflower. Why did I say summer? Starflower is next. Is Starflower still on? Okay. Can one of my mods go back through and try to see my list of who I was wanting something done and hold on to it for me so I know who's after Starflower? That way I can just go from there. Okay, Starflower, unless we get messengers like we just did, we'll do a past, present, and future. I'm good. How are you? Starflower does want past, present, and future. Okay, put your energy into the cards. Just try to think them. Think whatever it is that you're wanting to know, whatever guidance you're wanting, and just try to connect with the cards the best you can. So that's a messenger for you. And we'll get to it in just a second. Okay. Past. Believe in the impossible, blue moon. Present. Expect powerful change. That's the new moon eclipse. Future. Full moon in Aries. A fiery climax approaches. We just pulled these cards. And then you have a messenger. And your messenger card is take time to breathe out. So we'll get to that. So I'll go ahead and do your messenger card first. so is the disseminating moon. So your messenger, the intensity, let's see. What are we left with? That's what this card's asking you. It suggests that the situation you're asking about has now peaked and it's time for you to regroup and learn from your experiences rather than blindly forging ahead. Have faith that what is happening is for the best. Try to accept the way things are now and give yourself and others time out to relax, breathe. We can't be on all the time. If you feel you've hit an obstacle or even failed in some way, now is the time to reflect on how to do things differently the next time. Be honest with yourself if you feel bad about your current situation, and then remind yourself that life goes in cycles. This suggests that you're at a more tranquil point in the life cycle of whatever situation you're asking about. This is not the ideal time to start something new. Disseminating moon is the time to breathe out, give yourself some time off, and think about what has passed. So there is your messenger. So your past, blue moon, believe in the impossible. So in your past, at some point, it seems like something has happened that was a once in a lifetime, once in a blue moon opportunity. So whether or not you took it, I don't know, but this card is saying that I'm sorry, I can't. Positive sign if you felt like you're hoping for too much or asking too much of the universe. So something in your past has recently happened that maybe you were not expecting, and I'm sure it was surprising. So it could have been a person, it could have been a job opportunity, it could have been something, it could have been anything, just something that you did not think was likely going to happen, that in your past recently something happened that you weren't expecting, that you didn't think was going to happen, and it did. I don't know what that could be. I mean, you're the only person who knows what that could be. It was something that you did not think was possible. So believe in the impossible. That was your past. Something has happened that you were not expecting and didn't think would happen. Your present is expect powerful change. Your new moon eclipse. So if you want affirmation that you can achieve your dreams and get the desired outcome in the situation you're asking about, this is it. This is a card of beginnings, and there are powerful energies at work, but be prepared. It could be quite a ride, and events now could even be jarring and uncomfortable. Any new directions you take will almost always lead somewhere better than where you are at the moment. Whatever is happening now is happening for a reason. You'll appreciate later. A new portal is opening up, and all you have to do is have the courage to forget about the past and move through it. You're being put back on the right path, and there is nothing to fear. It's as though you're headed in one direction, probably being guided by your ego, and then here comes the divine, the goddess or spirit, to turn you instead to face the direction you actually need to go. Regardless of whether or not there's a new moon eclipse happening when you pull this card, it's a powerful affirmation of positive turnarounds. So far, it seems like something in your past recently has happened that you were not expecting to happen, something you didn't think was possible, and it did, and now, I've got chills again, and whatever it was that happened, it's, to me, it seems like that is the right path so far for your present right now. Whatever that is has led you to where you need to be in this moment, and to expect that change, and it's going to be a good one. So just have that faith and that courage that you can make it, even if it does get rough. You are on the right path. Your future is your full moon in Aries. Fiery climax approaches. So for your future, I'm going to take this as a don't be so conceited. Don't be so about yourself. There's going to be a tug of war that's going on with what you want and what someone else wants. So try to handle the situation sensitively. Try not to be harsh or rash. Try not to overstep or go too fast. Whatever, for your future, whatever's gonna happen, on some level, you're gonna create the situation for yourself. So if you put yourself in a bad situation, you're gonna be able to get yourself out of it too. So I feel like this card is also a forewarning to just be, whatever has happened recently with your past and your present where you're at, this is a reminder for your future and on your journey to be nice and kind. And being assertive is fine, but try to take in consideration other people's feelings and don't let it just be all about yourself. So even though there's excitement about what might lay ahead, so you've got something impossible from your past that happened, you've got the new changes and you're moving in the right direction now in your present, and you're excited about what lies ahead, but tempers could flare with rash comments or indecisions. So it signals that the situation has just or is about to come to a peak, perhaps in a rather heated way. There could be a price to pay if you've been too competitive or too blunt. So I personally think, when we have your messenger was time to breathe. So your past, something impossible, something you didn't expect to happen once in a blue moon kind of thing. It's led you to your present, which is your right path. And your future is a fiery climax approaches, but that could be good, that could be bad. It's going to depend on how you take it from here. And your messenger is giving you a reminder to take the time to breathe out. And that is also what your future card is also suggesting, is that you need to be patient and breathe and not act rash. So let me know if that's accurate for you in your life right now. I'm curious. Okay. It was a new relationship. Okay, so who's next? Space. Starflower, awesome. See, and this is why I like doing this, because like it's interesting to see how people, like how I'm over here on the other side of a screen, but you guys are putting your own energy into these cards, and y'all are making it to where, like, I mean, not y'all, but the universe, cosmos, whatever you want to call it, is telling, it's passing messages, and like they're resonating with you guys. And so that's just so crazy to think about. Okay, space. So we will do a 3-card spread unless something else happens and we get some messengers, or we have a whole group that just pops out. So just focus, messenger. Focus on, focus on putting your energy into your cards. Okay, so this is your messenger, and we'll get into that. So you are good enough. Past is full moon in Sagittarius. Look at the bigger picture. Present Believe in the possible. Future, confidence is your key to success. Pulling a lot of blue moons right now. So we'll start with your messenger card. So full moon in Virgo, you are good enough. So again, with this card, because we pulled it a couple times tonight, it's time to be honest with yourself and understand what's led you to ask your question. Have you been humble to the point of being self-effacing? Humility is good, but it can go too far. You may be underrating yourself. You don't have to be flash, just be certain that you are good enough. Have you been too picky lately? Give truthful answers to this card, and it should be easier to see how you got where you are. Your next step should be more than obvious to you. Pay attention to the details. Hard work brings results. Worrying too much will attract more things to worry about. Have you been overly critical to yourself? An apology may be in order. Stop second guessing yourself. Raise your garment by doing something good for someone else. So it's time to sort what's good in your life from what's not serving you. It's a reminder that at any time is a good time to start living a healthier life. So you are good enough. That's your messenger. So your past, full moon in Sagittarius. And it is look at the bigger picture. Are you thinking too much over the details of your dilemma? Fretting over my Nate can be counterproductive. Perhaps you're being all talk and no action. This card is a reminder that while it's good to think things through, sometimes you need to step back and look at the bigger picture. What you then see about your current situation, what's the most positive thought you can have about it. It's time to count your blessings, even if you don't have exactly what you want. This card's also a reminder that we often have to take a few risks and go with uncertainty on this journey called life. Try to keep an open mind about what's for the best. The universe could survive you. The universe could surprise you, sorry. I feel like your past recently, you were reminded that life's an adventure and there's a bigger world than just your home or your backyard. I feel like something in your past recently has made you take a step back and this is for your past. You have taken a step back and have started to see things a little differently. I don't know what that situation is. Only you do. But something in your past has made you take a step back and look at the bigger picture and reevaluate your life and your surroundings and the situations going on around you. So your present is the blue moon. I'm going to learn all these cards eventually. So believe in them possible. So right now, something, which I kind of remember, right now something is going on in your life or is about to go on in your life that you are not expecting, that you don't think is going to happen, that you don't believe is possible. And when it comes, just keep in mind this opportunity may not come again, whether it's right now, whether it's in a week. Your present, something is about to happen. And I've actually got black and white socks on right now. But something is happening or about to happen, and it may not come again. So whatever you're asking, it's a rare opportunity, and it's important that you believe in whatever it is that's about to come. The person, if it's a person you're inquiring about, that person, that individual is a rare find. So this could be new friendship, a new relationship. This could be a new job. It could be anything. So the situation is unlikely to repeat itself. So when it happens, take it. So believe in the impossible. Right now, something is either happening or is about to happen. And believe in it. Take the chance. And don't be scared. Your future is confidence is your key to success. That's the new moon in Leo. This card heralds the start of a new cycle for you, when you're going to look and feel more gorgeous or the spotlight, more like you have something worth showing off. If you want someone's attention, this card says it's coming. However, this may not happen all by itself. You have to be willing to do your bit. That means being proud of who you are and what you have to offer. Think of yourself as the king or queen of the jungle and carry yourself accordingly. I already have a feeling about what all your whole reading's about right now. This card is also a great omen if you're asking about a creative project. It can also herald good news or a new start for your children. It's time for you to show the world what you've got. Shine your light. Have some pride. Spoil yourself. You've turned someone's head. Leo is the sign of the big and brave-hearted lion of pride and showmanship and flirting. The energy around the new moon in Leo is hot and generous. The energy loves itself, and so should you. If you've been too much of a wallflower, this new moon card comes as a reminder that you need to be proud of who you are. This is my take. So, something in your past, I don't know if it's a relationship that has recently ended, or maybe you are in a turmoil back and forth with an individual. I don't know. So, something made you step back and look at the bigger picture, and you're saying things differently. So, believe in the impossible. I think that there is something about to happen that you're not expecting or wanting. That don't pass it up and don't be scared when it does happen. Confidence is your key to success. And then your messenger was you are good enough. I kind of feel like this has to do with a relationship. Like love is about to come to you, and just keep in mind what you've learned from your past, and that whatever has happened in your past, remember to keep stepping back and looking at that bigger picture. And right now, whatever is about to come to you, or that has already come to you for your present, believe in it. It's going to lead you to success. You just have to be confident in it and believe in it. And you're good enough for it. So I don't know if that's accurate for you. So let me know your take on it. Who would be next? The messenger hit hard. I kind of felt that really hard too. And it may not be a relationship. It could be a job. But I don't know. I've got like hard vibes for a relationship. I don't know. I'm just feeling like I've got chills thinking about like right now. Like you guys, like I don't know if y'all can tell, but like I've literally got like some hardcore chills when I'm saying this, but I really do. I feel like it has something to do with a relationship that is coming around. Something in your past. I mean, your past, it could have been a year ago, it could have been a month ago, you know, but something in your past made you step back and realize things differently. And something is happening or about to happen that you're not going to expect. And I don't know. I just feel like it has something to do with a relationship. Okay, I don't know if I'm able to do all of these. King of the Bunny. Wow. So who am I doing next? Okay, so it's King's turn, King the Bunny. Okay. Yeah, King. I think that one was, that's funny that hit for you too, though, because that was Spaces. You're welcome, Space. Was it, I don't know. I mean, I guess you'll find out, right? Let me know how it goes. Let me know if it resonates with you at any point. I'd love to hear back. All right, King. Thank you, Space. I appreciate it. Okay. So, King, just think about what you're wanting. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to do a 3-card spread unless we get a messenger or unless we get a whole slump of 6 cards because you need to hear it. So what do you need to do? I just want you to sit there, just breathe, take a deep breath. You can close your eyes if you want, and just put your thoughts and your mind into these cards, into what questions you're wanting answered, what guidance you're wanting, and just think about the cards and willing your spirit to them, if you will. Oh yeah, Allison. I think Allison was on there too. I'm starting to get really tired. Where's your life going? Well, we'll find out. All right, just focus your energy into the cards the best you can. I don't feel like you're focusing hard enough. They don't want to go in. I'm going to take it. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so your first card is going to be your hard work is paying off. Second card, what do you need to release? Your third card, conclusions are within reach. Your fourth card, the energy is gaining momentum. And your fifth card, don't let your past hold you back. All right. Oh. Everything hurts. Okay. So your new moon in Capricorn. Your hard work is paying off. This card suggests a new start for you professionally. Whatever has been going on in your working life, this card heralds the start of a new and improved work cycle. If you're unhappy in your current job, this is the time to either renegotiate your position or look for something new. Whatever your question, whether work-related or otherwise, a new plan and strategy is called for. You need to take a look at the long term and think about where you want to be in 12 months or even 5 years' time. That will inform you of your best course of action now, so think seriously about it. Drawing this card suggests it's time for you to be ambitious about whatever it is you want to achieve. Hard work's going to make your dreams a reality. A very good omen for study or teaching. Don't be too controlling and avoid anyone who is controlling. With planning and discipline, you can achieve whatever you set your mind to. So your hard work is paying off. Whatever's going on right now, I feel like, I don't know, I'm trying to look at your whole spread here. I feel like wherever you're at right now is basically where you need to be, honestly, looking at your spread off the top of my head. All right, let's go to your next card. And let's see if I end up right at all about kind of my idea here. So, the waning moon, what do you need to release? This points to what's falling away. Life goes in cycles, and sometimes we need downtime or to let go. No matter when you pull this card, it's a sign that a situation has peaked for better or for worse, and it's time for you to go easier. It's the autumn and winter of the cycle, so what do you need to release? Almost certainly something from the situation you're asking about. This card can be very positive, but it can still be gently suggesting that you let something go and stop trying so hard. It is safe to let go and move on. Move forward with as little resistance as possible. Releasing emotional baggage is recommended. Say sorry to someone. Soon you will see what lies ahead. It's the time when things are falling away. It's not the time to cling on to anyone or anything. Drawing this card suggests your situation is in its autumn and winter phase, so hunker down and start the regeneration process. These cards are always so interesting. So I'll give you your full, like, my idea at the end of what I think it's telling you. So your next card is conclusions are within reach. And just like that, a door slams shut. If you've pulled this card, it suggests that the situation you're asking about is about to reach a peak or has just done so, and things are now out of your hands. What you're experiencing now is what your soul signed up for. A way for you to learn and for your soul to evolve. So allow events to unfold and be easy on yourself. If you're letting go of someone or something, know that it's the right time, as hard as it might be. Forgiving someone for what they did could be key to resolving the situation in a positive way. It doesn't make right what they did, but it releases it so you can move on. That which is meant for me will not pass me by. Doors which slam shut now will not reopen. It's time for you to get back on track. Forgiveness will set you free of karma. I've got chills. Cede control and let events unfold. Climaxes and conclusions. This portents change, something many of us are uncomfortable with, but change is part of life, and this card, no matter when you pull it, reminds you of that fact. It can also give us a glimpse into what Carl Jung called the shadow self. Work with your darkness. I kind of feel like, I don't know. I'm a little confused at the moment. Let me get through the rest of these. You're complicated right now. That's what I feel. I feel a lot of questioning. I feel like a lot of uncertainty, like just coming out of you in general. And like you're lost and you're not sure where to go. Next card is the energy is gaining momentum. This card is a positive omen, indicating you can create the reality you're dreaming of. That will take some work and you're not quite there yet. This is a time of energies rising up, emotions are building too. Where do you want to go and do you believe you can get there? Either you can just keep meditating and focusing on your desired outcome, or you can make the courageous commitment to take more practical steps towards your goals. Whichever you decide, you're most certainly on the right track. Know that you're headed in the right direction. The situation's full of potential. Your dream can come true. More effort's required. Are you willing to give it? Review your goals and ensure you're still committed and keep moving forward. This is a promising card. It suggests now is the time to make plans and to act on them, no matter when you pull the card. Your last card is your South Node. Don't let your past hold you back. It's a karmic point, and it relates to the past, perhaps even to past lives. Whatever you're going through and whatever you're asking about, there's a chance that age-old programming and conditioning is stopping you from achieving. I'm trying to die. Is stopping you from achieving all that you might. Do you feel stuck in something? This card will often come as a sign that the situation or relationship you're asking about has somehow become suffocating, even toxic. It suggests that someone, you even, needs to be released, and that there's some kind of addiction going on or an unhealthy attachment that needs to be sorted out. One thing is for sure, when you get this card, you're being challenged to make some changes, even if staying where you are feels easier and safer. Release the past. Additional meanings. A relationship is karmic and is played out across many lifetimes. Your attraction to someone may be verging on the obsessive. Just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. It shows us what we are likely to become obsessed with, but which will probably do us little or no good. Which reminds us of a well-known phrase: if you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you've always got. So, this is so... I mean, this could be anything. You're going to be the only one who really knows. So you've got your hard work is paying off, but we were also talking about change, and it might be a good time to step back and make a change. What you need to release, the things that you need to step back from and let go of. Conclusions are within reach. So the answers you're searching for, they're coming soon. Energy is gaining momentum, which I believe is saying that where you are right now in your life is starting to reach a point where you're gonna be where you need to be, not just where you are. And don't let your past hold you back. And I kind of want to say, like, I don't know if it's a relationship, but I feel like it involves a person. And if it's not a person, I think it is something very toxic. And I think you need to release it and let it go and keep working hard to get your conclusion that you're searching for. And that if you do what you need to, it is a relationship. There you go. It's time to, don't let your past hold you back. And don't let it be toxic. If you need to let go, even though your hard work's paying off, this card also talks about letting go and moving on. What do you need to release for yourself to better your life? Your conclusions for this relationship, whatever questions that you were asking, you are about to get those answers, and you may or may not like them. The energy is gaining momentum. So that could be the uprising or the downfall of the relationship is gaining momentum. So I feel like something is about, it either has or is about to come crashing down. But don't let your past hold you back, and don't let that toxic relationship keep you from going into life. What is it? I'm so confused. What did I miss? Y'all, what did I miss? What did I miss? You're welcome, King the Bunny. There's a creeper. I missed it completely. Who was next? I think I'm only going to do like one more. Oh my God. Why does it matter if my socks are black or not? My dick is. Anyway. It's bigger than yours too. I got bigger balls. I'm talking about how I got the bigger dick and the bigger balls. You can suck on that. Who is next? Well, at least it's not blue balls. Fine, mine's pink. It is a giant, hot pink tentacle penis. That's what mine is. Who was next? Kristin. Okay, Kristin, are you still here? I'm sorry, guys. I mean, hey, I gotta be as weird as I can be. Like, how else do you creep out the creepers? And the wolf pack. Okay, Kristin. We're gonna do a 3-card spread unless you just have like a single question you want answered. Sticks, I'll get you right after Kristin. Kristin. Kristin, do you have like one specific question, or do you want past, present, future? Kristin, then Lily, then Allison. Where was Sticks at? We are a sack of flesh on a rock was our purpose. I mean, it's actually a very true, valid point. We don't really have a purpose. We're just kind of here. Okay. You just got 2 messages. Past, present, and future. Past, personal issue reaches resolution. Present, be bold and make the first move. Future, a win-win outcome is forecast. You guys, I'm not going to do everybody tonight. This is getting too much. You actually had 3 messages. So we have what? You're naked? Come here, let me see. I'm in the middle of something. Hang on. I can't just stop in the middle of a card reading. Don't be rude. So, you have a message. Luck is on your side. Expect powerful change. And your dreams need a practical plan. We have 6 cards. You guys, this soon has to be the last one. I'm tired. But I'll come back and we'll do it again. Or if you guys want to like message me like on Instagram and stuff. And then I can pull privately for you guys. That way I can work on it like throughout time. Don't tell me that we've got the same personality. I don't want to hear that. Alright, so we're going to go to your messengers first. So we've got the new moon in Sagittarius. Yeah, you guys, the rest of you that are waiting, like Sticks and the rest of you, if you guys will just like message me on Instagram. And I will work on it like over the next couple days because I'm getting very drained. Messenger, whatever's coming your way, it looks set to put a smile on your face. And this can mark the restart of fun after a period of feeling low. The energy is adventurous and even willing to take a few risks. Be careful you don't bet the farm on something here, as the wheel of fortune is still spinning. Perhaps it's time to change your mind about something important. Could signal triple ways coming up. If that's something you're working to achieve, the overall message is that whatever happens next will be some sort of gift, even if that simply means widening your world view. So optimistic energy can attract all manner of good things if you tap into the energy by experiencing the best. So whatever is coming your way, luck's on your side and it's going to be good. Your next messenger. Expect powerful change. If you want affirmation that you can achieve your dreams and get the desired outcome in the situation you're asking about, this is it. Be prepared. It may not be easy. It might be hard. But any new directions you take will lead you somewhere better than where you are right now. Whatever is happening now in your life is happening for a reason, and you're going to appreciate it later on. You just have to have the courage to forget about the past and move through this new door that is opening up for you. You're being put on the right path, and there is nothing to fear. You're heading in the right direction. Don't fear it and face the direction you need to go. Positive turnarounds are coming. So that's all good. Your next is your dreams need a practical plan. This is your next messenger. Sometimes you need to weave a bit of magic, and sometimes you need to be practical, and sometimes you need to find a combination of the two. This card suggests that this is where you are now. You need to use the laws of attraction to draw in what you want, but you need to balance that with taking down to earth steps towards your goals. This isn't about wishing on the moon and hoping for the best. It's about making something like a list of bullet points about how to achieve your dreams. If you're asking about money, this card heralds a change of financial fortunes depending on both your past actions and what you're expecting and therefore attracting. So this card's kind of going to lead us into your past, present, and future. It's kind of funny that it's your last messenger card. We're about to get into that. So write down 10 things that you know are wonderful about yourself. Don't chase money. Chase a dream. Laziness could explain your current situation. If so, change that and own it. Jealousy or envy create negative energy and attract negativity, and more exercise is called for. It's a time to get back to earth and get grounded and work through any negative feelings you've been dealing with. Find a balance between being passionate and being intense. Money issues may come to a head, but you can take this card as a sign to pay more attention to your cash flow no matter when you draw it. I feel like your messengers, I feel like you're going through a tough time in your life right now. Not even going into your past, present, and future. I feel like you're going through a hard time. And I think your messengers are telling you that it's going to be okay. Something good is coming. It's going to be good. You're going to smile about it. You're going to be happy about it. It is going to move you and change you in a good way, and not to fear it. Good things are coming. Mouse comments. But you still need to be practical and try to take a step back and not be, I guess, so rash about it. Okay, so your past, present, and future. So, but good things are coming is what your messengers are telling me. Even if it doesn't feel like it, your messengers are telling me that have faith, because it's on the way. So your past, a personal issue, reaches resolution. So something in your past, there was some kind of explosion of feelings around you and your questions. Something in your life, maybe you weren't being sensitive enough to other people. You had to carefully move towards your goals and dreams. It indicates an especially feminine time. It also heralds the time to deal with any family issues coming up. Nothing to worry about. It signals a challenge is now coming to an end. This card also suggests both that a domestic matter or private issue will soon come to a head, and that it's a great time to move house. The answer to your question is being a kind leader. This is the time for you to step up and agree to overcome your insecurities. So I feel like your past personal issues reaches resolution. I feel like it is something to do, whether, I don't know if it's a relationship or your family, but something you recently, just involving one or the other, came to a good or neutral understanding, and that past worry and stress that you were feeling, you aren't having to worry about so much anymore. It's better. Your present is your cardinal moon.
How do you charge this? Because it sounds like a hospital thing going off. What's up, guys?
The charger is this white one, but I've got to plug it up.
Alright, it's going off.
Okay.
sounds like a hospital bed.
Yeah, I hear it.
I'm in that by what is this noise?
Yeah, no, that's that. I'm almost done. I have to pee. So you're present, be bold and make the first move. Now it's time to be bold and bossy, take matters into your own hands. Cardinal signs are powerful and self-starting. They're determined, good at organizing. Drawing this card strongly suggests you're going to need to be all those things to get your ideal resolution or position in the situation you're asking about. This card may challenge you on how strongly you really want something. If you're worrying about a situation, it's a suggestion to be less passive. Instead, take an assertive stance as you steer events where you want them to go. Speak up for what you want. If you're serious about sorting things out, you may need to take the lead in some way and step up as a leader. I don't know if it's your relationship or what, but follow your heart and emotions. Avoid being reckless. And it's a sign something new is starting. You quite possibly need to take the lead on it. I don't know if it's a relationship or a job or what, but I kind of feel like there was some kind of relationship in your past. I don't know if it was love, family, what. There was some type of relationship, some type of personal issue that recently was resolved. And maybe it's not fully resolved. Maybe there's still things that could be done to make it better. And if so, I feel like it's saying that you need to be the one to be bold and make the first move on that. So if a relationship in your past, if you're just there and being and it's just okay, but you know that something can be done better to fix it more, you need to be the first one to make that move and to repair that yourself. So your future is a full moon in Libra. I'm a Libra. A win-win outcome is forecast. Sorry, my phone died. I'm back. Okay, so a win-win outcome is forecast. The sign of partnership, of falling in love, of closely relating to someone else. This card suggests you're either about to start a new relationship or that an important existing relationship is changing somehow, perhaps coming to an end or moving to a new level of commitment. It's important to remember that people come to us for a reason, and sometimes just for a season. If a relationship is ending now, it's doing so at the right time, so try not to fight it. This card can also refer to a professional relationship. There's a sense that you need to balance your ego with someone else's needs. Win-win outcome is possible with give and take. Doing so might be the answer to your question. I got chills. See the other person through the eyes of love. It will change your perspective. It's time for you to make a firm decision. Focus on yourself for a while. Look after yourself, but avoid vanity. Great time for a makeover. It encourages you to find a balance between your desires and those of the people around you. Balance is very Libran energy, and full moon brings them to a peak. Dramas and upsets bring partnerships to the fore. Libra energy also brings love energy. Negotiations are easier. So we had your messenger cards. We had your past, present, and future. Your past, tell me if I'm on the right track or not. There was some sort of relationship that was resolved and is at least cordial at this point. But there is something that you could do yourself to take a step to make it a little better. And that's going to be up to you to make that first move. And if you do, whether, I mean, this move, this could be negative, this could be good. I don't know your situation. So it could either be that someone was being mean to you in a way, and it's time for you, that maybe you settled on forgiving when you shouldn't have, and maybe it's time for you to step up and do more, whether it's speaking out more for yourself and your needs, and maybe even getting out, or maybe you were being away to someone else and it's time for you to step up and try to fix that more, and then that outcome could come out good. I don't know what your end is going on, but it's definitely something with your relationship. Something happened, was somewhat resolved. You could do something better to fix it in some way. The outcome is going to be a win-win, even if it ends, even if that relationship comes to an end, because your messengers These were your messenger cards are telling you that everything's going to happen for a reason, and that it's going to put a smile on your face, and that things are going to happen the way they need to. So that is what I got from you. So, right on the nail. So I just hope that helps. So you guys, I'm going to get off here. I got to pee and everything else. Kristin, yeah, I feel that 100%. So from my personal experience, being in a abusive relationship in the past.
No request for presents, my sweet duchess.
I'm coming.
You're doing what?
I said, stop it.
Stop it.
Give me one moment. Hang on,
One
stop.
moment?
1 minute.
Okay.
So I think that, please turn me down.
Really?
Stop. So I think that, I understand that fully. So I don't know the full story, but maybe there is an outcome to where you could do more to either free yourself more of that and feel better about it, or possibly even repair it. But I kind of feel like it's saying that, like, the end as a whole is probably the best option, and whatever's going to happen is going to happen for the right reason, and you're going to be happier in the end.
White straight guy is husband, which is awesome guy. Thank you.
So yeah, you guys, just if you want some, y'all just message me like on Instagram or something, and I will work on trying to pull some cards soon. Kristin, your messenger cards were nothing but positive, even though your past, present, and future was a little more, I guess, worrisome in a way. Your messenger cards were nothing but positive, telling you that it is going to be okay, no matter how hard what you're going through right now is. It's gonna be okay in the end, and it's gonna be better, and you're gonna be okay. You really will be, and it may not feel like it right now, but you're gonna be okay. I'm Dom. Life is gonna be better, and you're gonna be happier, is what I was getting. Yeah, we'll do this again another day. But you guys, if you guys want more, y'all can just message me. Y'all can just message me. And I don't know what my husband is doing, so I think a lot of us have been there, and it's not easy. And I don't know if it was like a romantic type of relationship, but I do know from personal experience that is the hardest thing to get away from. And you do not heal overnight. It does not get better the next day, but you do find happiness again, and it ends up a lot better. Oh, Bailey, yay, I'm so happy. I'm telling you, it's the marker, because that marker tells the dog that that's what you want. So anyway, I love you guys, and I'll see you guys later.